Hi guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a creative design team project for Tracie Fox Creative to share with you. This is made with one of her newest kits, the Witch's Tea Party Folio, and it is so much purple and I am so in love with it. Purple is my favorite color, so this was very fun to make, and Tracie's graphics and the digitals themselves are just gorgeous alone. So it was a lot of fun, and of course, as usual, you know, it got a little bit chunky. So I'll go through it and kind of show you what I did. And then you can find this in my Etsy shop. By the time this video uploads, I'll have it in there. If you go and you don't see it, that means it's already sold, and I'm sorry. But it will be available once the video uploads. So let's get to it. I'm gonna do the talking thing today, so I'll apologize in advance because I'm not very good at that anymore. So, but I felt like I needed to really kind of talk through this because there's a lot. So it's about 5 by 7 inches, just about. And then it's almost 3 inches, the spine. I think there's like a big spine and then there's smaller spines, but anyway, it's about 5 by 7 by 2.5 or 3. And then there was an extra tag I couldn't fit inside, so I'll show you that at the end. That just comes along with it because it wouldn't fit inside. And then once again, I dissected the kit and took it apart and added spines because I can't create in a tiny 1/4 inch space. It's just, I am not capable of doing it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I need more space. So that's what I did. All right. This is, yeah, I'm sorry. I know this is going to go probably very awkwardly because I'm not very good at this anymore, but let's get through it. So, all right. I'm not sure where to start. On the spines, I used some Tim Holtz fabric. I have no idea where that's from. I think it's a Halloween fabric, but I'm not even sure. But it's like this really dusty pink with some black, you know, and dirty kind of flecks. What I did is, this is Craft Tex embossed with distress embossing glaze. Sort of made it look like leather straps across. Tracie had originally had 2 places where it looked like it connected. I added a 3rd in the middle just because the only thing holding it together are those straps. That's what's holding each page of the folio together. And then I cut out extra of these little pieces that are on each of the, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. So these little guys with the flat back pearls on them, I just cut out extras and put them on top of the ones that were already there just to give it some dimension, and then added the flat back pearls on top. The closure is Sari Silk, this gorgeous purple, and I added just a little bead dangle to that here and some extra, I don't know, I like adding extra jump rings just to make it look like there's more stuff there. And then this is a Tim Holtz one of those little ring fasteners. Okay, so I cut out the bird and layered him on top of his image that was already on the front here. I added some Tim Holtz die cut plant leaf type things and a little mushroom down here. This is a butterfly. I think this is a Tracie butterfly. I used some of her butterflies from other kits for this. I also cut out the teacups and layered them up too, so there's some dimension here. I'm not sure if that'll show really, but it is, I promise. And I just added some purple lace back behind the raven, lots of flowers and some stamens, little rhinestones. I used Dusty Concord archival ink for the most part. It kind of just, it matched perfectly. We've got some more Sari Silk down here along the bottom. I did sew around everything. Everything is doubled up and you know, like, yeah, there's a lot here. All right, so let's open it up. And we'll just kind of do this one section at a time, I think. So here's the inside page. I just have a little cluster down here with a little safety pin and a little spider charm. Now, I am terribly afraid of spiders. I have actual arachnophobia. These little spiders don't bother me, but if they bother you and you want to purchase this, I should be able to take them all off. I don't think any of them are glued down, so you can just give me a heads up and I can take them off for you before you get it. Yeah, but they don't bother me, so I figured they're probably pretty safe because I can't even look at pictures of spiders. So, all right, on the inside here we have a little tuck spot, and this is the tag that fits in that tuck spot. I couldn't really do much to it so that it would fit in the pocket, so I just added some trim along the edge and another little safety pin cluster up here at the top. The back, I put lace on the back, so these tags are really not functional. I thought it looked really pretty, so that's why I did it. You do have a journal in here if you do want to write in here, but most of the things that I make are not usually very practical. They're more just art, I guess. So yeah, do with that what you will, I guess. I added some more leaves here along the side and some more Tim Holtz mushrooms. I just wanted to give it kind of an organic and natural feel. Since there was already a lot of that going on. I added a couple purple rhinestones up here. Okay, and then this page. So this star was already on this page. I cut it out and layered it up and lifted it up to give it dimension. I apologize for the tassel making noise. And then I just added more of those Tim Holtz leaves, and then I added flowers. There are some hot fix gems here, and then I dyed some cheesecloth with Dusty Concord Distress Spray Stain, and it just blends in perfectly, just like the perfect color. And then this is another one of Tracie's butterflies. I think it's a Tracie butterfly. I apologize if I'm getting that wrong. Sometimes I can't remember. But I layered it up double so it looks like it's flying and gave it some wire antenna there. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, and then again, here's another spine with the Craft Tex faux leather strips. I just want to make sure I've got everything in view here. Okay, so this is the first page that has a tag inside. So again, I added the leaves and some mushrooms, more flat back rhinestones. I didn't do a whole lot of like layering and stuff here because it did need to close. And that was an issue at one point, actually. I just added some fabric up here that I sewed together, some sari silk and tattered lace. And then this is the tag. So you've got another little spider there, just with a bulb pin and some trim of some sort. Lots of flat back rhinestones, mushrooms, and some leaves here just to frame her beautiful face. And then this one has this really cool, like fibery pink stuff on the back, and I just sprayed it with the Concord spray to give it some blotches there. And you've got those cute bats in the background. Okay, and then on this page, just decorated. Again, this lady was on this page. I cut it out from another page and layered it up, added fibers and silk and flowers and stamens and everything here. So some flat back, some more hot fix gems. That's what these are. There's a little tool and there's glue already on the back of them, and it just kind of like sets it onto the paper. Yeah, I think that's it on this page. Oh, I also cut out the candles and layered that up as well. More mushrooms. And then here we have the journal. It's about 80 pages front and back. It's hardly decorated at all. I did spray, I sprayed all of the pages. I either sprayed them or I actually, that might be Distress watercolor pencil. I think. Let me think while I'm talking. Okay, so it's about 80 pages front and back, mostly blank. Places to write if you can figure out how to do that with everything else going on. It is attached with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. This, I just love this kitty. This reminds me of Tracie's Luna and black cats that we've had in the past. So I just cut her out and put her on a piece of black glitter paper, and then added some flatback rhinestones, some sari silk, and some more of the cheesecloth that I dyed. On the back, we just have, I did some embossing, and I did a lot of spray staining on those pieces. That's also done behind all of the graphics, so you can hardly see it, but I spray stained the background papers that come with the kit. The background paper that is mostly light colored. I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but it's just a kind of a backing piece. I just wanted more purple because why not? So I just spritzed it to give it some, character along the edges. So you can barely tell, but it's there. All right, so yeah, this is pretty much empty inside. I did use that fabric and some cheesecloth here, mushroom. I added this big Tim Holtz butterfly just sort of as a pretty addition. And then, yeah, like you can see, I splattered all of the pages. There's some purple pages in here, some, graph paper, tracing paper, some homemade papers. And then I just added this here. So this is a Tim Holtz vellum piece, or whatever he calls that, transparency. And then just some fibers. And this is a star, actually, from one of Tracie's kits. I think it was from the Matchbox Minis kit. So yeah, just more pages, lots of purple, lots of that kind of thing. And then a mushroom on the back. And then this is a Tim Holtz piece that I just sewed on top of a scrap paper that I had sprayed, and that's the back. Down here at the bottom, I just attached these little these like glittery purple puff balls with a ball chain. You can take them out. It's just looped into the hole for the signature. I'll show you that in a second. But these are for Luna. Luna needs toys to play with, and my cats always liked pom-poms. So that's what I added those for. That's for the witch's kitty. But you can take them off if you don't like them. Okay, so here we have another pocket page. Again, leaves, mushrooms, little cluster, flatback rhinestones. And then here's the tag in this one. Same thing, little spider at the top. Just decorated it sort of flatly because, it had to fit in the pocket. And then this one has the purple cheesecloth on the back for texture. Just feels kind of nice. All right, we're getting there. Did we look at this page yet? Yep. Okay, so now we're to the flippy flappy page. So we have another spider on a piece of crochet thread here, just holding this together. And I did a little bit to the front, not a whole lot, just some rhinestones and some fibers, little cluster here, some more fibers at the top. And then on the inside, I did decorate a little bit. I used, this is one of the silhouette kitties from the Matchbox Minis kit. And then some flowers down along the bottom. And then same thing up here, one of the bats. I just added that to the top, so it would still close. And then I didn't do anything in here, but I added the tags. And then, oh, this is an actual, I like to add vintage pieces, but I couldn't fit a whole lot in here. So this is an authentic vintage witch hazel label, and I thought it just went perfectly with this. So then you've got 3 of the little tags. That's all I could fit. And I just used that sprayed backing paper and some lace on those. So unfortunately, there was a point where I thought that I was gonna have to scrap the whole project because it had just gotten so overly stuffed, and I wasn't really paying attention as I was going because I get involved and then I forget to check that things are closing properly, but I was able to fix it, thank goodness. So all right, so then then the journal folds this way, and then you fold this flap over, and you want to kind of tuck it tight or it's not going to close all the way. But I want to show you the back first. So here is, oh no, that's not the back. Let's one more time and I'll show you the spine too. All right, so here's the spine. So I used my Crocodile and cut holes and added eyelets for my signature to go through. And that's how that's just tucked through there. So you could just pull that out if you don't like that. You can also remove the tassel. It's just connected with this little guy. So you can take this part off if it's bothering you. What I did, I just made a few bead dangles and then I attached them together with a ton of jump rings it's just sort of a mess, but I thought it was kind of maybe, you know, something that a witch would carry her crystals along. Like that. I don't know. And then this is just tied on here to kind of hold things tight here so it doesn't like sag. But then you've got more jump rings. I just kind of went nuts with the jump rings, but then this little guy just goes in here. It was from a piece of jewelry, so it'll make sense. All right, and then the back. I obviously cut out this witch. I gave her some wings. I cut out the little frogs and put them down here like they're her little helpers. Lots of flowers, more flat back pearls. This is a Tim Holtz butterfly. I gave him some little black stamen antenna. I think that is it on this page, and I think that's it. So let me show you. I just wrap it around this way, and then this can just tuck in here however you would like so. All right, and then this tag was the one I knew I wasn't going to fit any more tags, so I decorated this one a little more 3D. So you've got that up here at the top again with the little spider. I've got a couple flowers, and then I cut out the house and layered it up and added some mushrooms and leaves. And then you've got Luna hiding back here. So cute. And then this one has just some fun like fabric paper. I don't even know what you would call it, but it's like stiffened. I'm not going to say crochet because it's not crocheted, but similar kind of situation. So yeah, so that'll be separate because I can't fit it inside. But I wanted to send it along. So that's it, guys. Like I said, it'll be in Etsy now. If you're watching this, it's there or it's sold. So those are the two options. If you don't want to miss out when I list journals and art journals and projects and things, you can always favorite my shop on Etsy so you get notified when I upload new listings. What else? Go check out Tracie's kit. I will link that in the description box below, and I'll also link all of Tracie's social media links. And you can find the link to the entire list of design team members down there as well. You can find my Etsy shop, and the comments. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about all this purple. I think it's beautiful, but if you don't like purple, you're probably not going to think it's so great. So I'd like to know what you think. And I think that's it. Sorry for all the ums and uhs, and I just can't speak anymore. But I tried, so I feel good about that. I gave it a try, and hopefully you guys won't be too annoyed. All right, well, I will talk to you soon, I hope. I'm starting on my Christmas projects. I know it's only September, but every year I promise myself I'm gonna start earlier. So this year was the year, finally. So I hope to have more than one. I think I'm gonna do accordion journals, and I hope to have at least 2 or 3, maybe 4, to sell before Christmas. So that's what I have going on. I think that's it. So check out all the links in the description box and have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.